Greetings guys and gals, my name is Thad and welcome back to our Dragon Age Origins melee only playthrough. Now, in the last part we explored Orzammar, or better to say Dust Town, the let's name it the poor district of Orzammar, where the beggars live and the casteless lived. Basically all the outcasts of the city which either have no money or are shunned from society in other ways. Basically the poorest of the poorest. Anyway, so we visited the noble quarters, Dust Town, so the only thing remaining is of course the proving ground before we move on into the deep roads, which is basically the dungeon part of this part of the game. Anyway, let's take a look at the proving ground. Okay, I like it. The ceiling is a little low, but you know, it's a city in the mountains, so what did I expect? That looks a little bit untidy here. Wall carving, what is that? It's behind that door, metal door. Not possible to pick, okay. Proving fans.
Payment for the masses, at its best.
Oh, okay, so it's a Colosseum type deal, right? Okay, I can get behind that, not possible to pick. Okay, so we cannot enter any of the rooms. So let's talk to the Proving Master.
Good day, stranger.
Master of Proving.
Welcome to the Proving Arena. We're still closed until the fighters make their preparations, but come back this afternoon if you want to watch the show.
This voice actor sounds very familiar. What is Proving?
Oh,
A Proving.
I forget you surfacers do things so differently. The Provings are where the best fighters in Orzammar
I know this
prove
voice actor.
their worth and the worth of their houses. Provings can also settle matters of honor. Whoever wins receives Valos Atreidum, the ancestors' blessing. Whoever loses is deemed unworthy. All judgments in the ring are final.
Okay, sounds like fun. I'll come back then.
Enjoy our grand city.
So I don't even have to ask what kind of proving is happening, because I am pretty sure that it will be the one of the Prince Balin. Balin, what is his name? Yeah, Balin and Lord Hawthorne? Wait, like Nathaniel Hawthorne? Wasn't that an author? I forgot the name of the... It was not Hawthorne, it was probably... But it was something along these lines. So if you cannot remember, there's actually a conflict going on in Orzammar right now. Because the king is dead and he only had one son, which is Prince Balin, but Prince Balin is not very much liked by the general populace. So yeah, there's also this lord, whose name? I forgot. It wasn't Hawthorne, but it was something along the lines of Hawthorne. So I am very bad with names apparently, and yeah. So that's probably the fight that's going to take place. Anyway, let's have a look into the deep roads. You know, we already have some quests, so searching in the deep roads for stuff. Also, we know that there is Darkspawn waiting for us in the deep roads, so... Oh, Runestone. Runestone Codex on Shapers. Alright then. Mines Commander. Do I need to talk to you, or can I just...
What's
okay.
this?
I need to talk to you.
We make these
Yeah, they
towns
all have
tall
the same
enough for
beard.
humans? I'm sorry, but I cannot
the
allow
same
you past
mustache.
the front lines without Adesh's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
Okay, so... Why do you need patrols?
Don't let the comm fool you. The Darkspawn are down there, aren't they, Commander?
Either we finally have the edge, which
That's
I doubt,
Big nose.
or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
Actually, they made their move on the surface. Yeah, they kinda did, right?
The surface? But I thought the vermin never went up that far except at...
Except during blights.
Indeed.
Sisters save us if that's what's happening.
That is indeed what's happening. Oh, okay, but you still don't
Aye,
let me through.
For your sake, I hope you've no reason to come here again.
Okay, so I need a permission to actually get in there. Okay. What did he say? Ashen permission? Permission from someone higher up, right? And a higher up is probably in the Diamond Quarter. Because you know the Diamond Quarter is where all the I wouldn't say important people of the city live, but the ones that can grant me permission for stuff, right? So, yeah. Also my crier about to cry me something.
News
Yeah.
of the hour.
There he
Lord
goes.
Balin promises
Harrowmont, it was Harrowmont. What did I say? Hawthorne. Okay, but Harrowmont and Hawthorne are... oh, a butler. And they are playing chess again, like every single person with the same kind of board and the same kind of pieces in the same kind of order. Durin. Sounds like Durin. Durin is... Wait, wasn't Durin the dwarven god in Lord of the Rings? Yeah, right? Durin. Like Durin was the dwarf where all dwarves hail from. Ooh, lyrium. That's very classy. Noble. How are you doing?
House Harrowmont is honored to have you here.
Why are you sitting on the ground if you're so noble? I mean, come on, there's a bench right there. Oh, maybe she got back problems. What do I know?
I'll get on
the door. Knock, knock. Noble? And Tercy. Tercy.
You must be under great strain with the blight upon the land. I will pray to
Meh.
the stone for you.
That is very kind of you to pray to the stone for me. Okay, so remember how we couldn't... Now I felt very uncomfortable stealing from chests in Dust Town, in the poor district. Well, that is kind of the opposite, so... Stealing some stuff because no one cares in this game for some reason. Alright. That's not true, actually. Like, there's... That's so weird in this game. Oh, a scroll. Wait. I wanna...
Right away.
A note from Endron Edukun? My Lord Harrowmont, my guilt weighs heavily on me, and I know now that I was a fool. Only a fool would cut out his own heart and burn it for the sake of appearances. Yeah, that sounds like what a fool would do, alright. I allowed the assembly to send my child to exile and death because I feared an inquiry into Trian's murder would taint our house with scandal. You have been my rock and my shield these long months, and for that I thank you. But I must ask for one thing more. I wish to discover if my child survived. Even the smallest trace will set my mind at ease. Send your men, your scouts, anyone who will go. Balin thinks I am mad. He says that if word spreads of my wish, our house will be undone. He doesn't know that Edukun is already lost. I destroyed us when I sacrificed what was most precious. Please, Pyrrhal, help me. I come to you not as a king, but as a father. Oh, okay. So what is it I want to say? Alright, so... Basically, there are... I only know of one instance in the whole game where people actually react to you opening chests like that don't belong to you, and that's in the... No, wait, two instances. One is at Ostagar, right in the beginning. I remember that. We tried that, and he didn't want me to open this chest. And the other one is if you do it in the Brazilian forest to a very certain chest. I don't know which one, but if you do it to a certain chest, then Varathorn won't sell his stuff anymore to you. And that's so weird, because these are the only two instances I can remember out of the whole game. Like, that's so weird to just, you know...
I heard there was a Grey Warden here.
I mean, in Gothic, it's basically
I am
every
Dulin
chest. So
Orender,
makes more
second
sense.
to Lord Harrowmont, King Endron's own choice as successor.
And a very
Word is
cool
spreading
beard
that the
you have
surface
there.
may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
I have a treaty obliging Orzammar to aid against the blight. Well, yeah, but I can't invoke that unless there's a king, right? I would speak with Lord Harrowmont. Yeah, please.
In an ordinary time, Lord Harrowmont would be honored to meet you. Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies approaching Harrowmont under a pretense of friendship. So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Harrowmont, you will need to prove he can trust you.
And how can I do that?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
Oh, okay. So you'd like me to enter the proving in Harrowmont's name? Do you want me to find out why your fighters dropped out? Why would your assembly care who wins some turn? Do you want me to find out?
That would be enlightening. Though I hope you won't pry too deeply into things they don't wish revealed.
Well,
if you wish to show your loyalty, enter the proving as his lordship's champion. With your order's reputation, I've no doubt the ancestors would favor your arm. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
I'll enter the proving and see why the others withdrew. I don't want to start... You know what I'm going to do.
Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons.
Yeah, I know where the arena
Talk to the
is.
proving master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrowmont's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Baisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster.
Makes
If
sense.
you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
So as far as I can remember, Lord's Trust, the first task. As far as I can remember, wait, I can actually enter his study. Look, God, you're doing a shit job. Let me tell you. So as far as I remember, like the first time I played this game, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, now you need to decide which side you wanna support. If you wanna support Harrowmont's side or Prince Balin's side. But in the end, the game really doesn't you offer that much of a choice, because as far as I can remember, Prince Balin is just a complete dick to you, and Harrowmont is just seems just like the better choice all around. So I think the game kind of missed an opportunity here to actually make this decision hard on
Balin
you.
is the voice of change and defense.
Lord Balin is the voice of no one.
So, how is it the dwarves have a king? I thought they voted on everything, or something like that.
But I mean, clearly they also vote on a king, Alistair, because otherwise there wouldn't be any conflict, right? So, I guess you could. Yeah, that's not called voting, but I think you could call. Oh, so Balin is actually still in the palace, right? What do we have here? Whoa!
You idiot! This isn't the vault. We have to get out of here.
Tunneling thieves. They wanted to tunnel into the vault? That is such a stupid undertaking. Like, come on, man. Dwarf's specialty is tunneling. They would definitely be able to trace that back to you. Like, then again, you know, how much of a specialty for them can it be when these very nice people actually failed to tunnel to a certain location? You know, maybe their blueprints were just wrong. Also, I love how the guards just completely ignore us here.
Is it time to kill something?
Like, how did they not hear that?
By the ancestors.
Oh,
Good on
there you
you,
are.
Warden. You caught them in the act.
Yeah.
Desperate times drive people
Can I
to
get you a
strange
ladder so
things.
you can get off my back?
I kinda didn't have a choice, they attacked me, so yeah. But no problem. Doing your job, guard. Oh, it's a like bathroom, right? Is this a bathroom? Looks like it. Okay, so wait, that means there's a vault somewhere here, right? I would infer that. Okay. Glass phylactery. You know what that means. There's a revenant here. Alright then, here we go. Many of King Endron's belongings have been rushed into storage, including trophies of his long reign. Among the boxes is a small glass phylactery. Well, you know what that means. The areas are naturally cold, dark shapes, paper within the vial. Take the vial. The glass fractures at your touch. And there he is, a revenant. There we have him.
Can I get
Kill
you a
him!
ladder so you can
Kill him
get
with
off my
style.
back? I tried to be merciful.
I remember the first time I played this, by the way, if you care about that, I could not face any of the Revenants. The Revenants are basically, could you say they're all the same? Now, I would say some are a little bit stronger than others, but I would say basically they're not far apart from each other.
Yes.
And I just noticed that I cannot fight them, or could not fight them. So every time I encountered a glass phylactery, I couldn't yet open it or take it. And I literally waited until almost the end of the game before I fought all of them. So yeah. And now I can just, since I already killed a lot of them, you know, I don't have that much of a problem with them anymore. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm still very excited to fight Gaxgang eventually. Because Gaxgang is like a revenant on steroids. The Unbound. Still, I still think he's the strongest enemy in the game. Like, I still think he's stronger than the Archdemon even. Ah, damn it, Melina died. I was hoping... Okay, whatever. Whoa. He took a sweet-ass time. What do you have for me? Heavy plate armor. Codex updated. Ah, now, which one were you? 4th, 5th, 6th? 6th? I think that's the one, right? Yeah. United we purge this realm of your corruption. The smallest among us binds you by your true name. Anton Wither, revenant and perversion of a friend not met. Your strength and guile denied by innocence. Unjust hold you, demon, and bind your rage for eternity. So we are still missing the... No, wait, that's the first. So we have the first, second... The third corpse walker is missing. I think we're missing one in the Brazilian forest, but I'm not entirely sure. Liliana, please open that chest for me.
Yes, of course.
Oh, dwarven... Yes, love letter. I love those. Is it that one? No, it's not. Is it that one? Wait, which one is it? I hate that they are not... Okay, we had... that one. We had that one. I think this is the new one. Yeah, I think this is the new one. Dear Sir John, your ministrations, while well-intentioned, hold no promise. Do not despair, for it is not you. It is of me. I require an interval to acquaint myself with the personage you awakened. I'm certain we can maintain an amiable accord and that engagements with our mutual associations will not be awkward. Mari. Or Mary? I don't know. Mari, by the way, is the French word for husband. Like, even written like that. M-R-A-R-I. So yeah, that's your third fact for the day. And before we enter this room, I'm actually going to make a cut here. At least I think. Oh, no, you know what? Let's enter this room too. Wow, the Great Hall. This is the Throne of Orzammar. I love how it's not just titled the Throne of Orzammar. This is the Throne of Orzammar. Wow, impressive. Anyway, I think I'll make a little cut here, and in the next one we are going to explore a little bit around Orzammar again, before finally being able to enter the deep roads, as soon as we get permission to do that. Anyway, until then, have a nice day, have a nice night, and of course, as always, have a nice time.